Okay students, so today discuss numerical problems on Coulomb inverse squares law. That is a polygon method, any polygon. Okay, 3 charges, equal charges, let's say Q, Q, Q are placed between 3 vertices. So I consider that this is a vertex is A, this is vertex is B, and this one is C. So find net force. Find net force on charge B. On charge B. So the net force on charge B due to remaining these 2 charges. Okay. Due to this charge Q at A, the force on B that writes F B A that indicate the force on B charge due to charge Q at A, that is FBA. So the FBA is acting around this one because this charge is repel the B charge. In the same way, the force on charge B due to charge C, that is FBC. FBC indicate the force on B due to charge C. Okay, the resultant force on charge B due to charge A and charge C. So that is along this one. This is the resultant or net force on charge B, F net. Okay, to find F net, so first we calculate F B A, the charge on B due to charge A, that is right. According to Coulomb inverse squares law, K Q1 Q2 by R square. So here K value is 1 by 457 Q1 Q2, that is Q into Q square by this is the equator triangle, that side length I consider A, so that is right A square. Due to charge C, the force on B, that is FBC is equal to, that is also right K into Q1 Q2, that right Q into Q square by, that is silent is A square. So numerically FBA and FBC both are same, that I consider F. The net force on B due to charge A and C, that right F net is equal to, according to the resultant force is right A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. So this right F square plus F square, that means FBA whole square plus FBC whole square plus 2FBA into FBC into cos theta. But FBA equal to FBC is equal to F. So that is right F square plus F square plus 2F into F. So into cos theta. Theta is the angle between these 2 forces, that is 60. Because this is the equilateral triangle, 60, this is also 60, and this is also 60 degrees. Now these 2 are the same angles, so the angle is 60. So the angle between them is 60, that right cos 60. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Therefore the net force on charge B is right F square plus F square, 2F square plus 2F square into cos 60 is 1 by 2. So F net is equal to, that right 2F square, 2 is cancelled, F square. So finally that's right root 3 F square. So this is right root 3 into F. Therefore the F square is right. The net force on B is right F net is equal to root 3 into K Q square by A square. This is the net force on charge B due to the remaining charge A and C. If the equilateral triangle consists equilateral triangle consists of 3 charges. I consider Q, Q, and this is the minus Q. Q, 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 minus Q. So I consider this is the vertex A, this is the vertex B, and this is the vertex C. So find the net force. Find the net force on charge Q. On charge Q at A vertex. Okay, so the net force on minus Q charge is resultant of charge B and charge C. Resultant of charge B and charge C. So due to the charge B, the force on charge A, that say FAB indicate the force on charge A due to charge B. So that is FAB. So that is acting along this one. This is the FAB, because this is a plus Q and this one is minus Q. Both are in parallel charges. So this charge is attract the minus Q charge along this one. So that is FAB. FAB is equal to K into Q1 Q2, that Q into Q square by the side length is A square. And similarly the force on A due to charge C, FAC is equal to K into Q square by A square. So numerically both are same, that is I consider F. So the force FAC also acting along this one, FAC, because this charge is due to this charge, the force on minus Q charge is acting along this one, because this is attract this one. So the angle between FAB and FAC is again 60 degrees. Here theta is the 60. Therefore the net force due to charge B and charge C is right under root over FAB whole square plus FAC whole square plus 2FAB into FAC into the angle between FAB and FAC. So but FAB equal to FAC, that I consider F, that right, FAB whole square plus FAC whole square plus 2FAB into FAC into the angle between these two vectors is cos 60, again cos 60 is 1 by 2. Therefore F net is equal to under root over, so this is like 2F square plus 2F square into cos 60 is the 1 by 2. So 2 to cancel, therefore the net force is right. Again the value also root 3 to F, where F is equal to KQ square by A square. Next problem. If the charge at C we consider minus Q, what is the net force on charge Q at A vertex? So the next problem is, if the charge at C is minus Q, so what is the net force on charge A? What is the net force on charge A? So here, due to this B charge, that means plus Q charge, the force on minus Q charge, that is FAB, so that is acting along this one, because due to this B charge on charge A, the force is attractive force. That means this charge is attract the minus Q charge along this one. But due to this minus Q charge here, due to minus Q charge at C, the force acting on minus Q charge at A along this one, because both are the same like charges. So these two like charges are repelled to each other. So this charge is repel this charge. That means the force is repel force. That is right. FAC, that is indicate the force on charge A due to the charge C. Now here see, so this angle is 60, now this angle also 60, now this is completely 180 degrees, now this one is 60, the remaining this value is now here, this value is the 120 degrees. So that means the angle between FAB and FAC to force vector is 120 degrees. Therefore, the net force on charge A, that is F net is equal to, we write the resultant force of FAB and FAC. So here FAB is right, FAB is equal to K into Q1 into Q2, that right, Q square by the side length of the lateral triangle is A square, KQ square by A square. Similarly, the force between minus Q charge C and A, that is FAC, is right, K into Q square by the side length is A square. So the net force is right. So numerically both are same, that is I consider F. So that is right, FAB whole square plus FAC whole square plus 2 FAB into FAC into cos theta. The angle between FAC and FAB is 120 degrees. So cos 120 is minus 1 by 2. The net force is right, F net is equal to under root over this right 2F square plus 2F square into cos 120 is minus 1 by 2. Here 2 is cancelled, so plus and minus F square. Therefore, the net force is F net is equal to under root over 2F square minus F square. So finally, the force is F is equal to K into Q square by A square. This is the net force. Well, the charges are here minus Q. This is the plus Q and minus Q. So the net force on charge A. Okay. So this is a square. The side length of square is I consider A. So at 4 vertices I consider 4 charges Q, Q and Q. Okay. Now the net force. Find the net force. Find the net force on charge D. So I consider this is a what is A, this is a B, and this is a C, and this is a find net force on charge D. That means the net force on Q charge, that is at vertices D. So the net force on charge Q, due to the remaining these 3 charges, the charge at A, the charge at B, the charge at C. Okay, let's see. All are the same equal charges, plus Q, plus Q, plus Q, plus Q. So the force on D charge due to the charge A, that is FDA indicate. The force on charge D due to the charge A. So this charge is repelled by this charge because both charges are same charges. The force on charge D due to charge C, that is acting along this one, this is FDC. Due to the charge C, the force on D is right FDC. In the same way, due to charge B, the force on D is acting along this one. This is a FDB. This is due to the charge B, the force on charge D is right FDB. So all are acting along this one because this is a plus Q. This charge is repel this charge. This charge also repel this one, and this charge also repel this charge. And the net force on charge D also along this direction, that is F net. So the F net is a resultant of FDA, FDB and FDC. So first we calculate FDA, FDB and FDC. So first FDA. So FDA is right. The force between the D charge and A charge is right. K into Q1, Q2, that right Q square by the side length of the square is A square. In the same way, the force on D due to the charge C, that is FDC is equal to K into Q square by A square. Due to the charge D, on charge D, the force is right F dB is equal to K into, so the charge is Q1 into Q2, that is Q square by the silent is right A root 2 whole square. Okay, already we know this is the square is silent is A. So the silent is A, the diagonal length is right A root 2. Here this diagonal length also right A root 2. So the distance between these two charges is A root 2, that is right A root 2 whole square. Now this FD and FDC both are same magnitude, that I consider F. So the resultant of FDA and FDC first step. So the angle between FDA and FDC is 90 degrees. So the resultant of FDA and FDC is also acting along this one. So that is I consider F resultant. So that I consider FR. The resultant of FDA and FDC. So that is I consider FR. That is also along this one. So FR is equal to, we write FDC whole square plus FDA whole square. FDC equal to FDA, that I consider F, that right. FDC whole square plus FDA whole square plus 2 FDC into FDA into the angle between them is 90, that is the cos 90 degrees. So cos 90 we know that value is 0, therefore FR is right under root over F square plus F square, that right 2F square plus 2F into F square cos 90 is 0, therefore the net force is FR is equal to root 2 into F. So the value is right root 2 into F, the value is K into Q square by EA square. But we want the net force on charge D due to these three charges. So the resultant of this one is FDC and FDA is the FR, that is acting also along this one. Therefore the resultant charge on D, that is F net, is equal to, we write sum of the FR and FDB. So what is FR? FR is the root 2 into K Q square by A square, and FDB already we know, that is K Q square by A root 2 whole square. And finally F net is equal to, we take the common K Q square by A square, K Q square by A square. So finally the value is root 2 plus, so that is 1 by root 2 whole square. So 1 by root 2 whole square is the 2. So this is right, F net is equal to K Q square by A square into, so the LCM is 2, this is right 2 root 2 plus 1. So this is the net force on charge D. Okay.